Brain smooth. Wait. This is the miniseries Smooth Brain, where we talk about idiots in questionable scenarios.
Now, today we're going to be talking about smooth brains in cars. There was a lot to choose from. Obviously, there are a lot of smooth brains who have licenses.
That probably shouldn't.
Definitely shouldn't.
Let's get into the carnage of the Bryans in their cars.
And we're going to start with this. Now, take a look at what these smooth brains are doing.
That one's like cut into on the...
Right? And it's definitely a lot thinner. So...
Oh my. I'm sure there's a way around whatever they're doing.
Surprisingly, though, this smooth brain actually makes it.
What?
Just because... I just want to be clear. Just because this succeeded does not mean it's really retarded.
Because it is, in fact, really retarded.
You know, this smooth brain got lucky. And so... good for him. He did not learn his lesson today, but I'm sure he will be learning his lesson soon enough.
Soon enough.
All right, what smooth brain did you find for us, Zach?
So, this smooth brain went to a car wash, but they also decided that they didn't want anybody touching their car. So, as they get out of the car wash to the towel drying employee, they decide to do this instead.
So Rush was rolling up, and then he just
like,
skips out, and then doesn't check what.
And he's still going.
Yeah.
Just look at the worker.
The towel guy's just. What?
What do we do here?
Oh man!
They're just like defeat.
That doesn't even make any sense. What happened?
Do not towel dry my car. The towel guy's just like. Huh?
Oh.
So that is that one. What else do you have for us, sir?
So this next smooth brain needs a little bit of a lesson in patience. Most of these smooth brains that I've found really could have benefited by just being able to wait a little bit longer. But as you can see here, again, that's just too hard for some people. He just wants to go under that train while carrying a tractor. 5 seconds is all that would have taken to avoid. I'm going to replay that again. 5 more seconds, and he would have been freed. Some people.
Yeah, well, if they don't take the time to spell brain correctly and thus make themselves Bryans, they're not going to take the time to wait for a train.
That's how the whole joke started in the first place, by the way. I misspelled brain. It became Brian, and, well, the rest is history.
On to our next Brian in his natural habitat, leaving the grocery store empty-handed.
Unlike all of the smooth brains in our last video who had food and failed, this guy does not have food and I guess fails?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
watch that video below.
Attempting to leave said grocery store empty-handed, Brian goes to unlock his car. He tries again.
He hears it. He hears the unlock.
Brian now understands what he did wrong.
It's not a similar color.
It's the wrong brand, it's the wrong color, it's the wrong all of the above.
This next smooth brain entering a gas station as smooth brains do did not stick to where he was supposed to drive. Instead, hit that rock. But the smooth brain part especially is that he just doesn't stop and continues, well.
Smooth brain. Smooth brains often leave tracks.
Oh, yeah.
That they can be found by, including this long-trailed rock through a parking lot.
Oh, come on, people.
It just
Like,
now he looks at the rock. Some smooth brains and Mrs. Smooth Brain should not be given licenses, and after certain instances should be revoked of said licenses.
True.
So, this is definitely one of those instances. Attempting to back out of their regular parking area, this Mrs. Bryan does a fantastic job at being smooth in their skull fruit. And then
once
It's like, I should look and see what I did. No, why is my car going bye-bye?
Well,
she just runs off.
I think that's the part where she just ran away.
It's just like, nope, I'm good. I'm running to work today.
Okay, be late. Sometimes I think the driver's test for having a license needs to be tested every 5-10 years.
Especially if your name starts with and ends with Ryan. That was another episode of Smooth Brain. We do these weekly, so hit that subscribe and hit that bell if you don't want to be a Brian. Brick Brain loves you, Brian.